Welcome back, YouTube. We're jumping straight into tips for newer Warzone Battle Royale players. So right into the class loadout, M4 or GRAU. We're going with GRAU here. Monolithic Suppressor is the only way to go. Work some shipment until you can unlock it. Then the Tempest Archangel Barrel is by far the best. Some people say Nexus, but the Archangel is where it's at. It's definitely the most OP. Laser, I sometimes run the TAC Laser, but I kind of switched that up. I didn't like giving away my position, so I haven't run in a GI Mini Reflex. I was going iron sights, but man, this just seems to help just that little bit with longer shots. 50 round mags is nice. Exclusive Ace says it does not actually affect the ADS speed, believe it or not. And then the Shark 2 Underbarrel is definitely, so far of what I've unlocked, is the best Underbarrel. Works great. Secondary, either a good pistol or you can run a launcher. That's totally up to you. Launchers are everywhere though, so it's up to you. Perks, Cold-Blooded, Ghost, and Tracker is pretty much the best way to go, especially late game. Some people run EOD or Overkill early. And then C4 is great for vehicles. Some techs I kind of like because it's easier to throw real quickly into buildings, and if you down a player, it's easy to hit them with it. And then Heartbeat Sensor late in games. Then let's get into some settings here. I've covered this in a previous video. I'm just going to go over them really quick. As far as your aiming settings, that's totally up to you. Don't even listen to anybody. Jump in, play bots a couple times a week. And shoot bots, adjust settings, see what you like, see what you don't like. That's totally up to you. But what we are going to get into that's important for Warzone and Battle Royale in particular is your loot and reload button, especially for looting. You want to come down here, and if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you can adjust this to tap to use, not hold. You want tap to use. That way when you're looting, you look like a PC player, run around. You can loot just so much quicker. It's very important. And then as far as what you see, I like the brightness up a little bit more for Warzone than I do multiplayer. Film grain off. You want world motion blur and weapon blur off. It's very important. And then boost high works best for mine. Some people like boost low, and effects volume all the way up. You want to hear those footsteps and what's going on around you. It's crucial for Battle Royale. But, thanks for coming to the channel. If you're getting any help from this, enjoying the content at all, please subscribe. We're at 92% not subscribed, so let's start changing that. And at 250 subscribers, I am giving away a Turtle Beach headset. It's nothing special, but it is actually a pretty nice headset. And it's just for being subscribed. Thank you very much. And please drop a comment on what you like as far as your loadout. Give me your best loadout. Let me know what you like, and I'll try it in my next video that I release with Warzone. But anyway, when you're dropping in, if you're going for kills, there's two ways to play, Warzone. Go for kills, drop somewhere busy, drop somewhere where there's gonna be 2-3 teams around you, and it's gonna get hectic. That's the way I prefer to play. If you're going for wins, sometimes you jump out as far as you can, loot, get what you need, get your loadout, and then slow play it to the end, and it's pretty easy to get top 10s that way. But what I found is when I do it that way, I get pretty cold, and then you get down to the end of the match, and everyone's warmed up from playing like this, where they're running quick, they're running and gunning, and they're warmed up, and you're not. And that's what happens in the Gulag a lot too. You're cold, and you get fried by somebody that's been running around playing fast. And have teammates that have comms and make call-outs and ping stuff. Ping everything. He pinged where this guy's going to come out. I can play it up, take my time, get this easy kill, put a couple headshots on him, down him quick. And early on, when you're first starting playing Warzone and any Battle Royale that I've noticed, is you play too slow, too conservative. You're a little bit slow because you're not confident. Just get out there and play Call of Duty like you know how. I'm waiting to see if any of his teammates come around to see who got him. I don't see him, so I'm going to get on the move. I end up seeing his teammate, and don't hesitate. Just shoot. Break armor. He has to go plate up at best. So I push. I get out something I can run fast with. I throw a Semtex in there. I don't actually get him, but I do see right here. Boom, right there's his teammate going in. Now you use your headset. Slow down. I can hear him revive. I know I got an easy couple kills here. As soon as I heard him activate that revive, jump on him. Don't wait. As soon as you hear a self-revive, or if you hear a revive, get on it. Now here's where not playing this map hardly at all. I'm at like match 35 right now. I think these are steps to my right. I see this aluminum rail. I think the steps are inside. So I come out here to try to get an angle on him, and I end up making a huge mistake. And how'd he get up there? Yeah, see, I wasn't sure what was going on, and I made a huge mistake there. And it ends up getting me into the Gulag, or as I call it, guaranteed kill. Because let's be honest, you've seen some of my footage, and I fry in the Gulag. I mean, I'm probably at like 80% win rate since the first day. But here's something: throw rocks. They put them here to just like torment people, but use it for practice. Run around, move quick, get your thumbs ready or keyboard mouse ready, and throw at moving targets. Get warmed up. You know, if you haven't really, you know, shot a whole lot on the ground, you got shot from behind, you're cold going in here. Warm up. It's important. And then I like to push middle. I look right first, just like here. He pops out, I see him right, so I stay right. But if you don't see him, check your left. And then I keep pushed on this wall right here, and I throw a grenade. I see him, so I know where he's at. I flash him, rock around the other side, and get the easy kill. And it's you know, it's a good tactic. Push that middle, check your right first, then check left, then use your headset to listen to where he's at. Jumping in, here's another thing. When I first started, I dropped real slow. I couldn't quite figure out how to get straight below me where I wanted. If you just cut shoot and do a big loop out and then just loop yourself right back in underneath to where you were and then get to the ground quick. Your teammates need your help. So get to the ground quick, loot, try to help them out as much as you can. It makes a big difference. And, you know, I can't stress enough to get to the ground quick. You can get shot so easy once you get up into skill-based matchmaking, which there is, by the way. I mean, I got killed by a COD League player the other night playing with two of my really good friends. So what are the odds of that? There's like how many millions of people playing this game? I play with two of my friends that absolutely slaughter at this game, and I get killed by a COD League player. Okay, when you do buy station and you call in a player, it shoots a giant yellow flare in the air, so everyone around you knows what just happened. So get to a power position and get ready. I'm talking to him on his way down right now. We're figuring out what we're going to do. We saw a couple enemies. We decided to just try to get our other teammate back. So we head to where we don't think anybody is. We loot. We get enough money. And boom, we're back to a 3-player squad. Good to go. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, stash money. That's important. If you're getting into a gunfight and all 3 of you are alive and you don't think you're in a winnable position, find a dark corner, drop all your money, tell your teammates where it's at, ping it, and then jump into your gunfight if you think that you're going to be dying, and then your teammates know right where it's at, which is great because they can call you right back in. And that happens in the Gulag too. You're playing quads. Your worst Gulag player has a bunch of money. He can drop it in the Gulag and you can pick it up if you're in there with him, which is nice because if your best Gulag player wins, he has plenty of money. And this is important too. Use a sniper rifle. If you're going to snipe, pretty much only use one that you built in a loadout, I've noticed, because I spent too much time sniping with snipers that I pick up, and it made me struggle because the barrel and the muzzle and all that stuff affect bullet drop so much that on these longer shots, bigger maps, I'm still not back to where I was. So if you're going to snipe, you know, pretty much only do it with a loadout of your own so you can get better practice with it. And here's where the headsets come in handy here too. I'm getting a call out from my teammate, and so I can actually hear him that he's either under me or to my left or behind me. So I get in position where I can either see that he's coming up the ladder or I can see across to the other roof. Late in games, it's huge important to have a UAV. I don't ever have a bunch of money. Try to work your way to a pay station, get a UAV, and make sure you have a self-revive. And if you have a self-revive, don't just get yourself the whole way up. If you have a teammate close, start your self-revive, but don't finish yourself off, because then your teammate comes over and just bumps the revive button, you're up, and you saved $4,500, and you still have your self-revive. That's a huge tip. Another huge tip is, right there I was going to use my C4, so I put down my ammo box to make sure that I could get more before I moved out of this location, because I see a lot of friends, and even myself from being new, you get late in a game, and you end up dying with a lethal, or you didn't pick one up along the way, and it could have bailed you out, you know. So always make sure that you're remembering that you even have lethals and use them, and always pick up bounties late or anytime, because it kind of gives you where your next the closest enemy is going to end up being that bounty, and it gives you like almost like a mini UAV. And this gun fries, actually. I might make a class with it. Look at, it's powerful. It downs this guy so quick from distance. But anyway, this is late in a game, and I do make a mistake here, and it kind of costs our team. I'm in a good spot. I got high ground. The gas isn't moving. I should have stayed here. I shouldn't have chased this kill. It's important to be push early, but late you got to slow it down a little bit. I should have pulled out my heartbeat. This guy might have popped up on it, and I shouldn't have chased this kill. I'm in perfectly good spot here. My teammate's watching my back. I'm watching his. We can hear real good in this building if someone's coming, and I get impatient here, and it costs our team this game, actually. We had money. We could have got our teammate back, and I end up getting greedy, and it gets me killed. But anyway, let me know what I missed. Let me know in the comments what you thought. And thanks a lot for stopping by and watching. And I get shot in the ass for the death, unfortunately. But thanks for watching. See ya. Catch you on the next one.